All right, good evening, Hive. Hope you all are doing well. Happy Monday, happy day 15. It is week number 8. It is go time here. So, this is once again, this is our first elimination of something. For the first 2 weeks, we did not eliminate anything. So, this is our first week that will be eliminating refined sugar. So, this is gonna be a tough one. If you guys have a sweet tooth, like to add sugar in your coffee, like to go to a donut shop, definitely just at least try this week and see how you feel. It's what can I say? It's um, out of the many things that in order for you to get healthy, you know sugar and grains are, if you gotta eliminate something, sugar and grains are the toughest ones, are and but then at the same time they'll be the most rewarding for your body. Your body will, yeah, it'll make a huge difference. But I guess we're getting the tough part out of the way, which will be refined sugars, and it's gonna be tough because it is in many food. And if you're buying stuff from um, processed food in a box, right? It's sugar is in everything. It makes food taste good, right? And sometimes being well fed doesn't mean it's the most healthiest options for us. So that's why we are also upping the fruits even more, to compensate that. Now it's just really up to you to just for now, for for this week, for this next 90 days, just let's chip away at this. Let's make sure that we truly have freedom, right? That we're making the choices for ourselves rather than being triggered to have these foods, have cravings for these foods, because they were set in a way for us to keep coming back to buying their products over and over again. So once again, truly not your fault. It's how not only the tobacco industry, but the food industry is just as manipulative as that. They take in the notes and found ways to make food very enticing, while even taking it to the step of removing nutrients so that you can continue to eat their products over and over again. So yeah, it is is it truly food freedom if that's what's happening, right? So yeah, definitely, those are the two changes that are happening for this week. Is we're upping our fruits more, right? So once again, continue to have that on an empty stomach first thing in the morning, right? Before you have your meals, because you don't want that to sit on your meal and stay in your body longer to ferment, right? So just continue to have that on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. All right, and then yes, uh, for me it's a lot easier, especially doing this last year for 2 months. Definitely something that was slowly chipped away, right? So it didn't happen overnight. It happened, at a period of time. And once again, the body, felt the benefits and it wants to go back to that, right? So once again, it's just, the sugar is just having a reaction with our chemistry and just wanting us to crave it more. And once again, yeah, we especially, it's definitely, once again, if we're looking at our ancestors, obviously they didn't have processed sugar, refined sugar in their times. So just remember, we're trying to go back as natural as we can from our ancestors back in 7 to 6 million years ago, right? So obviously, just with that train of thought, obviously sugar was not part of their diet. And if you look at that at a period of time, 40-year-old body, that's only a fraction, maybe a couple days, a week or so of our entire evolution, that we started eating sugars, that we started eating seeds or grains, right? So yeah, just that will be the changes for this week. But yeah, once again, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend, and hopefully you will have a wonderful week this week. So definitely had a wonderful conversations with my community on Twitch. Happy to receive a nice gift from them from Christmas. They shipped it in Christmas, and it finally got here, right? So happy this is something for 3D printing, so it's kind of like a glue, right? So that what you're printing doesn't slide off the plate, right? So, but yeah, happy to receive that. It's not often that streamers get a gift from the community, so it's just I'm happy to just and grateful for that they thought of me. Definitely, this stuff does not ship in Canada. It's only the company only ships in U.S. They do use a third party in Canada, so they ship this in bulk to that Canadian company, and then they're in charge of shipping it to the rest of Canada. But shipping alone is like $30, so it's like buying 2 bottles, right? So yeah, it's that's why I never decided to pick it. I use a 3D printing glue stick that I use, right? So, but obviously it takes time to just keep applying it every single time. So this one, you just apply it once, and then it's good for a handful of prints, right? So, but yeah, it's hopefully everyone's journey is going well. How do you all feel on after these 2 weeks? If you guys were upping your nutrition with the fruits and vegetables, did you guys notice any changes? Have the dialogues changed? Have the craving of food changed for any of you? Definitely, I felt satiated a lot faster. I definitely, I'm used to finishing my meals, but definitely there's some occasions last week where I just like, I can't finish this. I'm full, right? And especially if you don't have the nutrition covered, then you're full. But at the same time, some food comes by and you find a way to make room for it, right? So but it's quite a difference when you're satiated. You just come to the point where it's just, I can't do anymore. So definitely, I had some of those instances that I just, I'm not finishing this plate, or I'll have to eat it later, right? So yeah, then yeah, definitely have some moments where I just didn't feel like eating. So yeah, definitely, once again, those first 2 weeks we're building on psychology. We're continuing to build that, but we're at the same time, we're adding our first elimination of refined sugar, and we try our very best. It's very important to look at the ingredients on the side or the back of the box, and just see See, if it doesn't say sugar, I know it's gonna. There's a different form. They made multiple, hundreds of different names for sugar, right? Sucrose, dextrose, it's still sugar, right? So just feel free to drop in Google or Chat GPT and ask for the names of sugar, and they'll give you a lot. They'll give you a lot, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting and just seeing how, um, like I said, we can remove it ourselves, but it's some of it's already put in foods, and we'll try our very best to reduce as much refined sugar as much as possible. But it's gonna make a huge difference, right? It's sugar has a lot of things that that just does a lot of havoc to our body, right? So they can say it's the minimum, but they can keep it under the minimum, but at the same time, how much do we eat of that stuff? So we're for sure surpassing the minimum daily intake of refined sugars and whatnots. I guess in US they average about 158 pounds of sugar per year. Just imagine eating 158 pounds of sugar. It's not direct, that stuff is in everything too. All right, sorry about that. The computer crashed on me. Let me fix this quickly. All right, yeah, sorry about that. My computer crashed on me for the second time today, so it happens. This is happening live, so um, you can't avoid that, right? So, but yeah, um, we just continue to push forward. So, but yes, once again, I don't know where we left off here, but yeah, all I can say is just I'm here for you guys. I'm going through this challenge with you guys. I'm not just only sharing my thoughts, but I'm also doing this program for my own health as well, and just trying to prove that it has worked for me. It has worked for me last summer, and I'm doing it once again just to keep myself accountable with your help. And yeah, I'm sharing what I'm going through, and hopefully we can go through this together as a group next quarter, right? So yeah, once again, I'm just feel free to message me, um, and I'll do my very best to answer your questions. But yeah, once again, I'm going through this program, um, uh, as a student, as a uh, as a patient. So yeah, I'm wanting to let you guys know that it works. Really have to dig down deep and remember what's truly important to us, right? And just definitely, just hold on to those goals, to those dreams, to that life that you feel that is for you, because the past, the current version, it's only temporary, right? If we dream for the future, take action for that future as well, we definitely start chipping away at it. But most importantly, you got to start with your health and be able to be at the best version of yourself each and every day. Imagine waking up every day, not tired, not sluggish, ready to go, focus, and just going after your goals and dreams, right? So, but definitely, you need a system to get there, and you need, that accountability group as well. So I'm hoping to bring that together, especially for the next season, for the next quarter. And yeah, once again, this is just sharing my 90-day journey, and we're 15 days in it now. And that's I'm hoping to just keep going, right? And go through the process as well. So once again, thank you so much for joining with me tonight. Very much appreciated. If you are watching from YouTube or Facebook or Twitch, feel free to subscribe and follow. Hit those bell notifications or the three dots to get notified when I go live again. I'm trying to do this every night after the whole day of events, and just share my wins, share my highlights, and also share my challenges as well. Right? There's no success without the challenges to help define us and help us grow and to become a better person from it. All right, wish you all a wonderful rest of your evening, and once again, just continue to just invest in yourself. Embrace your environment, raise yourself, and raise your community. Have that smile, have that simple compliment, a good gesture. You can go a long way. You can ignite someone's fire, and be able to make a difference to them in just a simple kindness goes a long way. All right, take good care, and we'll see each other again tomorrow.